get your card back?
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass it. You got your card back right now.
They do the same things. Yeah.
Now read your cards. What others think about you? Are you satisfied? Okay, so next time when you have a birthday, you can pull out this card and see what others think, how great a person you are, right? Let's come back here. We're going to move on to communication skills.
All right. I need to open up a little bit more. All right. Communication. We all know what it is. We use it on a daily basis with our parents, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, at the taxi, everywhere. Yeah? But how can you use communication skills for you to become a better leader? How can you communicate in such a way that people will follow you? Now, I need to divide this in two groups. Let's see. Okay, 6 and 7. We have 2, 4, 6. This will be one group. Yes. Closer, please. Closer. You can just sit over here. And then you stay there. Sit over there. All right. Now, in group 1, I need you to pick one person or one volunteer. You pick the person that you volunteer. A person that considers herself or himself a good communicator.
Someone who likes to write in
Communicate. Representative.
You want to be? You want to be? Because
Yes.
You have to win. Yes.
The rest of you, please turn your program book to a white page that you can draw. Later, your roommate will tell you to draw a picture.
Just need one. Just one? Maybe we can.
Go. Okay.
Now you guys have to draw this diagram. It consists of.
She will be describing
Alright, you can. This diagram consists of three big
no
shapes.
questions. Only
These three shapes are square, circle, and triangle. Okay? Now, and triangle. Remember this sequence: square, circle, and triangle. They overlap each other on the right side.
Just a question. We have what?
So,
we have to draw something.
On top of, so the shape on top is a triangle. Below the triangle is a circle. Below the circle is a square. And they all overlap each other on the right bottom right. On the right side of the shape. No, on the right side. It's just on the
No
right
questions
side.
asked, no questions asked.
Let me repeat myself again, alright? So, there are three basic shapes, square, circle, and triangle, okay? So, on top of the square is a circle. On top of the circle is a triangle. They all overlap each other on the right side.
You need to tell me which one?
No questions asked. No questions answered.
Okay, overlap. Do you all know? I'm afraid they don't know what is overlap. Can I show them?
No.
Oh, shucks.
Find a way.
On top.
Find a way.
On top of
You
the
can use your body language, use your hands, whatever you have to
okay.
communicate. Yes?
Alright. So, square, circle, triangle.
30 seconds left.
Square,
30 seconds
circle,
left. 30
triangle.
seconds left.
Square,
Don't show.
circle, triangle.
Hurry up.
Alright, and those below, you cannot see what's below there. So it's like this, square, circle, so what do you see? Then triangle, what do you see?
Okay. 5 seconds. Finish. Okay, sit down. All right. What does your picture look like? Does your picture look a little bit like this? No? Is your picture like that? It's close. Yeah, very close. Yeah. One. Anybody else? No? 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 We only have one person who is close enough. Let me see.
He shaded circle.
Close enough. Yes, it's okay. It's two we have close. Actually, it's not bad. It's good. Okay, very good. You see how difficult it is for us when we have no command of the language to say, okay, it's a triangle, and on the lower left-hand corner, you will find a circle underneath, behind the triangle, but only the corner, and you make the circle. Now, a square on the corner, on the lower right-hand corner of the circle of the square, is underneath, or yes, underneath the circle. It's difficult. If we cannot use the words, we can use our hands. Maybe, yeah. Imagine this is a square, and this is the circle.
Also, these are gestures.
That's right.
We didn't know it because it's communication skills.
But gesture is also.
Most of the times, we are only thinking that we can only use words, but we can use the body language. Now, this is a bit of technicalities about communication skills. It's boring, it looks tedious. The only thing that we need to focus on is this attitudes. As a sender and as a receiver, the attitude is the most important part, your attitude. Every relationship that we have in our life, every single relationship, no matter its kind, it's about mirroring yourself. So if you have a positive attitude towards somebody, the attitude is going to come back at you. Okay? Body language. We all know it's important. We are all aware of its existence. But consciously, If we know how to use it, how to command it, it can be more powerful than we know. It can speak louder than our words if we have no command of the language. Okay? Let's do a little bit of an exercise. Okay. People from this side, I need you to sit over here. And people from this side, sit over here. All right. Now, people from this side, sit over here. And people from this side, sit over here again.
You have to change. Yes.
Here, here. All right. Now, people from this side, sit over here. Sit over here.
Okay, we pretend to do. Okay, we change.
All right. Now I need you to answer this question honestly. If you don't answer this question honestly, this exercise is useless. Please, this side over here, and this side over here. All right. Now, please be honest and answer this question. The very first time I asked you to move, how many of you were eager to do it? Raise your hand.
Eager.
How many of you were willing to do this exercise? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost everyone. Let's say 10 people. Yeah. The second time I asked you, how many of you were willing to do it? Honestly. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 persons. The third time, how many of you were eager to do it? 1, 2, 3. That's right. 3. You see, it's decreasing. Do you think my body language had anything to do with it? I was asking for cooperation at the beginning. Can you please move? Keep. The second time, my hands like this. I'm commanding you to move. The third time, I am ordering you to move from one side to the other. If you point at a person, the person might not feel very comfortable or eager to do it. But if you ask for cooperation, please, can you please do this and address them with eye contact and with your feet pointing at you specifically? You might have a different response because your body is asking for something, and then subconsciously we all know it and we understand it. But when we do these kind of things consciously, it can help us convey our message even better than we would if we were only using words that we might not be so comfortable at using. Okay? How would you feel if I were having this talk like this? What would you think of me?
Straight.
Straight? Serious?
That's funny.
Sorry?
That's funny.
Not funny. Not funny. Arrogant? Mad, upset, unfriendly. Okay? If I'm like this, what would you think of me?
Yes. You're judging.
Thinking. If I'm like this, with a smile,
Friendly.
you're being friendly, open. Yeah? Our body can speak louder. Okay? Sometimes. You don't have to be necessarily talking to a crowd or to a group. You can be talking to your friend, to your teacher. Okay? Eye contact, your hand moving, that you are actually engaged in the conversation that you are having with the person or with the group. Okay. We can practice daily, yeah? Now that we are aware of these little things, maybe you can just practice once a day or twice a day with someone you feel comfortable with. So say your best friend, your parents, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or anyone. Eventually, it will just come naturally. And when you want to deliver a specific message, your body will speak for yourself as well. And then everything will be coordinated. Okay? And then it will be easier for people to follow. Okay? Eye contact, the palm of your hands, and the hand gestures. Alright, let's talk about balance now. In these pictures, the rocks, what do they have in common? Apart from the fact that they are in balance. What do they have in common? Those three pictures.
They got points to stand on.
Sorry? Yes, that's right. There's one point, only one point of balance. What else?
Equivalent weights both sides.
Yes, that's right. That's right. What else?
Some look stable, some looks unstable.
Some look stable, some of them don't look stable. Yeah, what else? What happens if I touch here? Collapses. It will fall. But they're in balance, right? But you cannot move when you're in balance. So how can you be a well-balanced leader if you cannot move? If you cannot move forward, backwards, leaning to the right, leaning to the left? We have a bit of a contradiction here. Mobility versus balance. Is it actually existing? We need to be off balance sometimes in order for us to grow, to challenge ourselves. The motorcycles cannot be standing. Otherwise it falls, it tilts to the side. It has to move. Yeah, it has to challenge itself or herself. Let me show you a little video. Okay.
Environment where people don't feel like they're choosing between life and work. It's not either or, it's all of the above. To take this to another level, I have my son Eddie with me today. How you doing, son? Back's deductible. Thank you, everybody. All right. We're going to go up another notch to the top. Now, when I first tried one of these, I learned a lot about balance extremely quickly. First of all, I tried it like this. I go closer to the ground just to be careful. But what I realized is if you focus on the ground, that's where you go immediately. The only way to feel a sense of control in an off-balance environment in which you live is to elevate your focus, to elevate your vision, to be able to look farther than others are willing to go. And you tell me, what's my first move to go forward? What's the first thing I have to do? What was it? Lean forward, right? Off balance, on purpose. What you do on a 6-foot unicycle is lean forward, you start falling toward your face. And then you chase your body with the unicycle, so hopefully you don't get to your face. It's scary, all right? It makes you a little uncomfortable. But here's the deal. If you limit yourself to what's comfortable, you deny yourself what's possible. If you're unwilling to lean into the uncertainty, if you're apprehensive about change and growth, you may start going back. Or maybe I'll just stay where I am. Because I'm already successful, I'm already good. I don't want to get too good too quickly. They couldn't handle me out there. This is called idling. Idling. Right? Because you're not standing still. You're going forward and backward to protect yourself. We want to lean forward into those changes. Accept those new risks and responsibilities. Come on out here, Eddie. Accepting risks and responsibilities. Even though they may be daunting. These are very real, folks. I have just upped my stakes. And what I'm telling you is I've upped my stakes, so up yours. Up your stakes. Up your purpose, because you need purpose to engage in something you perceive to be a little bit risky, a little bit of a stretch. Here the goal isn't just to make a catch, but more specifically, to catch the handle. They're all unique. This one has double blades, and this one's heavy.